He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's Conversation.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Joe Padula, host of the show. Former soldier with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike, 101st Airborne Division, Air Assault. And it's my new mission to just have a real conversation, freedom of speech, baby. So we are being currently shadow banned by the big tech companies. Why? Because we do like to put out some real information and have some opinions that maybe that are backed by facts that, I don't know, YouTube, Facebook, they all don't like it. I got beat up on Twitter also this week. Oh, boy, did those libs come after me. Damn. You know what they hate, though? They hate every time I go, I love you, thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, you may not like me, but I love you. And they go, no! I get all triggered. But, type in your comments, your questions. Let's, give us a like the whole bit. Make sure to share this video, subscribe to the channel, and also let us know where you are viewing or listening from. Let's take a look at the panel. That's how they say it. There we go. What's going on? What's up, Bay? How you doing?
Good, man.
All right, we got Bay over there. He's looking good. Always styling, profiling, and ladies, he can cook. Yeah. Red Pill Jen in studio.
Yeah, what's going on?
So you watched? What'd you watch this weekend?
Oh, just all kinds of little no-name Netflix type stuff, but it was still fun. It's just no-name actors and actresses.
No, what's this Archie and Jughead TV show?
Riverdale.
What is this? Is this meant for kids or for adults?
I think it's kind of mostly meant for like young adults, older teenagers. It's a big thing at like the Comic-Con, and it's basically like an adult, more of a thriller version of the Archie comic characters.
Oh, look, Kathy Lewis, Caniglio back. She is an awesome teacher, by the way. We're going to go into some teachers in a little bit about how they're terrible. What's up, sexy Glexy?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I binge watched all the Evil Dead movies.
Evil Dead?
Yeah, it's December, and I'm like, I'm going to watch horror movies. I don't know why.
This is my boomstick?
This is my boomstick. That's Army of Darkness.
Okay. That's what's up. Hey, but thanks for hanging out with us today. Let's get into some of these things, such as the first one, all right? This past weekend, this was terrible, what went down. I mean, everyone here in the area, these deadly tornadoes slammed through the Midwest. Horrendous images coming out. Here, let's take a look here. Yeah, and then I got a couple videos I want to show as well. But yeah, look at these.
It's just insane. Mm-hmm. There's just nothing left.
I mean, we're talking about it's like more than 100 people. Like this, a Kentucky coroner today released the names of 15 more people, including 7 children, who were killed when the tornadoes tore through the Bowling Green area.
Little baby just died in the hospital, actually.
Right,
thought she was
8-month-old, right?
Yeah.
But
very sad.
They got 5 of the victims, including 3 children under age 16. We're all from the same family, too. Damn. Mm. So, let's see. Among the dead of Kentucky, the victims... I don't want to put their names out yet. Oh, no. I don't even want to scroll down to some of these pictures. They show the pictures of the kids.
Oh, they do? Oh,
yeah. Not they're like nice Instagram pictures.
Oh, okay.
Right. Just you'll be bawling your eyes out. But look at some of this footage, though.
It's wild.
Where is it? I got it right here.
One of them, they said, might be a record-breaking tornado.
Did the alarms? Did you guys hear the alarms go off?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, sirens are going crazy.
We're not too far from Fort Campbell. We are literally off of Tiny Town and Needmore. We can hear the sirens in Fort Campbell going off.
Yeah, the sirens. I live closer to downtown, and the sirens that I hear are by Austin P. But it's too polite. The guy's voice is, danger. Danger. Seek cover.
It needs to be the purge.
It needs to be the purge siren.
They took ours down, the one that's really close to us, and so if the wind's blowing too hard or if it's raining, we can't hear the ones from St. B and from Sango Elementary.
What's up, Anita? Anita checking in also. How you doing, Anita?
As many as 100 people may be dead after one of the most devastating storms in years struck the United
Here's
States.
the drone footage.
The state of Kentucky is hardest hit. Dozens there are feared to have been killed in a single factory. Many more were trapped in an Amazon site in Illinois as twisters ripped across state lines.
This has been a system that spanned multiple states, and it's being called a quad-state tornado. So take a look at this, almost 250 miles.
Wow. Yep, that broke the record.
Adam, stop breathing on the mic like that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You hear him?
Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'll sit back this far.
No, it's all right. Just
A long path, possibly. This stretches from Arkansas, Jonesboro, all the way up into Muhlenberg County.
Himself and his wife and his
car.
2-year-old daughter were in the house, and he heard the alarm, got downstairs into the bathroom, and then he said he was holding on to the door as the tornado was passing over. It happened so quickly, and it was so intense for them. And this is a Honda CR-V, so it's an SUV here that was parked across the street, and here it is on the other side, completely flipped over onto its top, and it's mangled.
A very good friend of mine, him and his wife is now officially missing. His wife was working, there was a candle factory there in Mayfield, and it took a very hard hit. It was a big steel building, and it's now collapsed. They're still digging to look for survivors. So yes, this is hit me quite hard, yes.
Did you guys see the footage from Mayfield, Kentucky?
Oh yeah, it's just devastated.
It's gone.
Yeah, there's
the
nothing
town
there.
is gone.
Yeah.
Bay, take a look at this. This is unbelievable. So this town, and not the biggest city in Kentucky, but a small little city in Kentucky called Mayfield, and the tornado. Look at this drone footage.
And this was from the morning after, I believe, right?
Right.
This is fresh.
Like completely gone.
Take a look at it. It's gone. That town is just see ya.
So a friend of mine posted on Facebook an article from NBC News that word was going at that factory in Mayfield that employees were being
the candle factory.
They were being threatened to be fired if they left before the tornado hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is just
that's an allegation.
So it says here in the NBC News that it says at least 8 people died in the Mayfield Consumer Products candle factory. Says heard the warnings, but at least 5 workers said supervisors warned employees that they would be fired if they had left their shifts early. So right now they're just saying for hours as word was coming to the storm, as many as 15 workers beseeched managers to let them take shelter at their own homes, only to have their requests rebuffed, the workers said.
They should have at least let them shelter inside of the factory.
Well, I'm sure they were inside the factory.
They were working.
Right, in the factory,
Like,
but
that's
you wanted to
crazy.
shelter, right?
Yeah.
Now, my phone goes off when there's an Amber Alert in, like, Memphis, Tennessee, which is hours from here. Do the phones go off for tornado alerts?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, mine went off.
If you've got the if you've got the emergency settings on, then
Yeah.
Yeah, if I get Amber Alerts, I should get... Maybe I slept through it, I don't know.
My phone was going crazy. The sirens just kept, and the thing is, I was looking at the radar, and there was nothing on the radar, and next thing you know, the sirens go off, and my phone's going, and I'm like screaming at Ava to get back in the closet. It was wild.
The city we're in, Clarksville, Montgomery County, 250,000 people. Pretty lucky in this storm, though. It kind of just skipped over us a little bit. But outside of it, my buddy, her barn got hit, killed her horses. Right? Damn. That thing is just...
And then
What were
DOS.
they saying for speed?
Oh, well, it's an EF2, which is between 115 and 135 miles per hour for wind. However, they're saying that 246-mile tornado started in Arkansas as a EF2, but it may have actually picked up speed to an EF3 on the Fujita scale, which would put it upwards of 140 miles per hour.
And what's the EF5 is the...
It's the highest known on the Fujita scale.
That's hurricane.
No, it's not a hurricane.
No, I'm saying that's hurricane weather style winds, isn't it, though, in an F5?
That's an EF5 winds would be upwards of... No, not even close.
No, but I'm saying, like, does anybody know the official wind temperature or wind speed of a hurricane? Like,
Look at
worst
the size.
Yeah, but you've got the categories 1 through 5 with a hurricane.
Right.
Then you've got the Fujita scale.
All right, nobody cares.
For the tornado.
Nobody cares.
Sorry, I'm a nerd. I want to know these.
Well, then Google it.
Okay, I'll Google it.
I don't have it memorized. But no, tornadoes are way worse than hurricanes.
What I did find stupid on
what's that?
The FEMA administrator was blaming climate change for the deadly tornado outbreak.
Which is crap because, December's not the most common month, but, I mean, it's still...
Tornadoes are not a climate change result.
No, it's just the drop in the temperature.
It's when hot air meets cold air and then the barometric pressure shifts. And
But to make this political, like... They're still digging up bodies.
Yeah, too soon.
The Federal Emergency Management Agency Administrator, Deanne Criswell, laid blame on climate change for the deadly tornado outbreak over the weekend.
They just tried.
Dude.
She has a punchable face.
She does.
Well, no, I didn't say that.
I did.
A female said that, and another male backed it up. I did not. No, I'm not going to enter my email. How do Oh, see that what they do? They make it clear, and then they make the X to X out of it white also. They're getting clever with these tactics of getting your information.
Yes, Lisa, 100%. An EF5 tornado is the strongest designation, and it can be upwards of 322 kilometers per hour.
So this FEMA Emergency Management Agency administrator said, quote, "This is going to be our new normal." She said this during an appearance on CNN Sunday, of course. The effects we are seeing of climate change are the crisis of our generation. We're taking a lot of efforts at FEMA to work with communities to help reduce the impacts that we're seeing from these severe weather events.
Like you said, if you're going to make it political, can we at least get a solid body count first and let people bury their dead? I mean, that's just so insensitive.
They're saying that this is climate change, even though tornadoes have been around for decades.
Yeah.
I mean, I was reading this one article after I heard her interview there. I don't even know if it's going to play with this computer. But, yeah, the storm system ushered in cold, dense air to the region, which interacted with the warm air, creating unstable atmospheric conditions. When warm and cold air masses collide, less dense warm air rises upward into cooler levels of the atmosphere. As this warm air cools, the moisture that it contains condenses into clouds and can form storms. When this instability combines with significant winds shifting in direction and speed at different heights in the atmosphere, it can create an ideal setup for a strong rotating storms to occur. And this is not out of the ordinary for like December's. That's what, at least 38 tornadoes have been reported in 6 states during this outbreak, causing, we had a lot of tornadoes. The National Weather Service rates tornadoes based on the intensity of damage, using 28 damage indicators, blah, blah, blah. Right.
Yeah. And they're still surveying too. They're going to be doing it all week, so we won't know probably until this time next week how many tornadoes actually did touch down and their strength. But yeah, one of them was in 1988 here in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah,
so
I remember
December of 88.
I remember that one,
and it was an EF4.
So here, 2018, Illinois. Okay. All right, you got to start protesting people in Chicago then. Tell them about climate change.
Yeah.
All right. 1978, Louisiana. Okay. 1975. 1810. Let me tell you something. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think climate change was a thing then.
All right. December 14th, 1810, in England. Okay. December 15th, 1998. That is in South Africa. All right, December 16th in 2000, Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I was in the Tuscaloosa tornadoes.
All right, December 18th through 19th, 1957. December 23rd, 2015, Mississippi. December 26th, 2015, Texas. December 31st, 1947, the New Year's Eve tornado outbreak. 1947, too. I'm sure the climate change was big. And look, all in November, too.
November is one of the more popular months. Yeah. Next to, I think April was the one that was the...
How is this lady in charge of the FEMA over there?
FEMA's always been a hot mess. Yeah. I mean, look at Hurricane Katrina and how they screwed the pooch on that. I mean, they need to get someone in there that knows what the hell they're doing.
Did you see what this person wrote? This Muppets, the Muppets writer and producer? Nell Scovell blames Kentucky senators after tornado tears through the state, killing at least 50. Now they're saying more than 100.
How's it a senator's fault?
Look at this. Let's just say it. You're an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You're an a-hole, Noel. Sorry. Here's what this guy tweeted. Okay. Stop skipping on me. Sorry, Kentucky. Maybe if your two senators hadn't spent decades blocking legislation to reduce climate change, you wouldn't be suffering from climate disasters. Tornadoes are not. This is not him tweeting. This is me speaking. Tornadoes are not climate disasters.
They storms.
They went on to tweet, if it's any consolation, McConnell and Rand, Rand Paul, have effed over all of us too.
Oh, yeah, Noel, that's a huge consolation for all the people who are missing their loved ones and have no homes.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Which are Democrats, Republicans, Libertarians, whatever.
It's not climate change or climate disaster. It's a natural disaster.
The point
That's
is,
basically what it is. But we shouldn't be
this
making
conversation
it political
anyway.
at all.
We should be focused on, like, Chris. That's awesome, Chris. He said he just got home from helping out in Pembroke.
And then listen to this one. The scumbag wrote on Twitter. Tie FEMA aid to U.S. senators from that state's vote to tax carbon, stop fracking, support solar, and address climate change. No federal cleanup funds for people who have helped create the disaster.
Get the out of here.
Listen, just write Miss Piggy jokes, okay? Just go back to writing Miss Piggy jokes.
Stick to what you know.
Yeah, hey, Kermie, stick to that stuff.
Oh, Kermie.
But then...
Can I talk to you about climate change?
Everybody on Twitter was just like, yo, bro, what are you doing?
Did he delete it?
No, it's still up there. But he went on to...
now he's going to say it's
my
been
tweet
twisted.
has been twisted. Poor use of word phrasing.
I was going to say, come on.
Into something it is not. My hate is directed toward the senators from Kentucky and who have endangered all of our lives with their reckless denial of science. Science, huh? How many genders are there, my friend? Let me ask you that. And toadying to corporate interest. Prayers. Oh, now it's prayers for the people of Kentucky. Prayers for the people of Kentucky who are suffering along with so many others.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So she basically just sat there and reiterated everything she said and then added, oh, yeah, tots and pears.
Also, not buying at anyone lecturing me on how innocent people died, but don't support gun control. I support both gun control and climate change legislation. Yeah, okay.
Psycho.
Now you're going to bring guns into it?
I know.
The guns caused the tornadoes now?
Listen, if you're on the right or on the left and you use something like this, especially on day zero, making a political statement on this, get the hell out of here. You're crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah, very tone deaf.
All right. So yeah. Thoughts and prayers definitely to those affected out there. Just look at all of this. I mean, thousands upon thousands of people don't have a home.
Yeah, anyone who listened that is available to help, please just go help when you can. Everything, donate, go help clean up.
Yeah, there's
like
also
Chris
a
has
phone
done.
number you can dial.
This is that Amazon
It's crazy.
place in Illinois.
If you go to the state of Kentucky website, there's a number you can dial, and it automatically will donate $10 to the cleanup efforts. And they're also saying that they have a list of places that the money will actually go to the victims.
They're not built very well, huh? These Amazon facilities.
Well, if you've been in like a warehouse facility like that, there's not much structure inside. There's like beams here and there, but the roof itself is not structurally sound.
This is Mayfield again.
Because I've worked in many warehouses, so.
Wow. Was that a water tower?
That looks like it was a water tower.
Holy crap!
Damn.
For those who can't see on iHeart, I mean, it's just looks like
mangled
pickup sticks.
It really does.
Bad.
All right. What are your thoughts on it all? You know, and if you got a way to help out, go do it. You know.
Yeah, Chris, they are just out of touch with normal everyday people. Amen to that.
That's it. Speaking of which, Jill Biden, huh? This was interesting.
Out of touch. See what you did there.
Hey, what do you think of Jill Biden? You like her? Do you know much of her?
Nope.
No, me neither.
Wait, nope to which?
I found this interesting because so she is Dr. Jill Biden. She's not a medical doctor. She's a teacher doctor.
PhD.
And I don't know. There's been some Republican lawmakers who have demanded that Biden do take this cognitive test, just as they demanded Trump to do it.
Yeah.
And he did. And they passed with flying colors.
Probably did the best ever.
Okay. I mean, we all see the verbal stumbles. His just lost.
His twitches.
It's nonsensical, though. It's not even stumbles. It's like, what the hell did he just say? I mean, half the time I think you or someone else mushed it together.
Yeah.
And then when you tell me it's legit, I'm like, no way.
It's not even edited. Yeah.
It's
Biden,
sad.
He is the oldest person to ever hold the office of the president. Will be 81 years old on Election Day, 2024, by the way.
Jeez.
If he makes it that far. And I'm not meaning that to be ugly. I'm being serious. The poor guy.
While the White House has insisted Biden plans to run for re-election, there has been a constant conversation about who will be the Democratic Party's standard bearer if he steps aside or what have you. But here, she was asked, Jill Biden. This was yesterday, about her life efforts to support her husband, and looked back at their year in office in a rare interview at Camp David, and that's the presidential retreat in rural Maryland. Let's see what she has to say.
That show that quite a few Americans have some questions about the president's.
Not quite a few. According to polls,
everybody.
Majority of Americans question his mental capacity and ability to be the commander-in-chief.
Even the ones who like him
Right.
are concerned.
Why is that? Why is that not a law?
Which one? That the president
mental-
needs to take a
Yeah,
test?
because
It
to
should
have
be.
that much power, you need to make sure that man is stable enough to have that power.
I would like to see that bill be put in front of Congress, be sent up to Senate.
Because I believe in that.
I would love to see who would vote no on a sitting president taking a cognitive test.
Yeah. Unless you got something to hide.
You know, it's like a driver's license. You got to renew it, right?
Yeah,
Not
just
just that,
that.
but you think about like people that want to do like FBI, like they have to go through a rigmarole thing, and it includes a lie detector test. Yeah, especially with higher law enforcement agencies, you have to do a lie detector test sometimes.
And the test,
Like-
in this law that we're going to put together, okay? This law, the test has to be done live in public.
Oh, God.
I agree.
You know,
Okay.
I mean, I've had to take a Myers-Briggs or a cognitive test just for like an administrative assistant job.
But
so
yeah.
why the hell is the commander-in-chief not required?
I mean, I took one for the law enforcement, so
I took a Myers-Briggs. My numbers or my letters are the same as JFK's and Donald Trump's.
Oh, imagine that.
We have the same personalities.
Like AT. I used to know
Quite
them all.
a few Americans have some questions about the president's current mental fitness. As somebody who spends...
See her roll her eyes, right?
I can see you shaking your head.
Yes.
So what's your response to that?
I think that's ridiculous. I think that's ridiculous.
Meanwhile,
with just in terms of inflation, because you had told us at a town hall, I think it was in July.
We should be in a position where you are. Why can't the experts say we know that this virus is in fact it's going to be. Or excuse me, we know why all the drugs approved are not temporarily approved, but permanently approved.
Are there people who, in the Democratic Party, who want to defund the president?
Are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids?
I think.
That was funny.
Sucking the blood out of kids?
I think that's ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous.
That's what got my laughing. Hey, Steve Short.
Perfect strangers.
That's a new
Perfect
name.
strangers. What's up, Steve Short? How you doing, brother?
89-year-old